Well, then your next album, 2011, Back to Love, and that album has Best of Me on it, which
Wow.
from what I understand is like a staple for like black weddings and family reunions and that type of thing. It's a stepper song.
Yeah, man. And you know what? I recorded that song in Charlotte, North Carolina, at an old studio that's no longer here, but one of the ones that John P. Keys recorded a lot of greats from here. And it was a beautiful song, produced by Jairus Mosee. And I remember being in the studio, BJ Chicago Kid that came down to write with me, and they had all left out to get food or something. And I started doing this song, and I was like, it's beautiful. So my trainer at the time, she's like, this is gonna be one. And I was like, it's nice, it feels good, but it was just, I don't know if it was urban enough, or grimy enough for me to really fall in love with it. I kept it, I put it on the album. Michael Basin started playing it while Cool was out. And it hit hard. It hit hard. And I have to sing that every show. Yeah, yeah. It's been one of those songs, man, that just, it keeps, I've seen Alicia Keys and Swizz Beatz in the pool dancing to it. The video out, went viral. Snoop Dogg has a video of him listening to it, just dancing, just in his own moment. It's one of those songs that every now and again, there's some celebrity that's like got a video. It's like, dang, did you see them dancing to your song? So it's one of those dancing, two-stepping black reunion songs. Yeah, it's a wedding killer.
Oh yeah, no, that's a great one, and it's so important to have these timeless songs. Like I said in the beginning of the interview, I mean, you could have these hits that are hot for a couple of weeks, and then you just never hear from these songs again. But to just years after making it, the fact that it's affecting families and
Yeah.
people are getting married to this song and that type of thing. I mean, that must be quite a feeling.
You know, it does. It feels good, and it lets me know that I'm on the right track, and you know, all my hard work and effort is not in vain, and people are listening and they're feeling good to the music. So it buys me more time, I guess, to try it again, which is always a good thing.
Yeah, and then more recently, you did Freedom for the Django Unchained soundtrack.
Yeah, yeah. I was called Elena Boynton and Kelvin Wooten were working on this soundtrack, and Quentin Tarantino, who's the producer and director this movie, is a huge fan of mine. Actually, I met him. Him and RZA came to one of my shows, and I was invited to be on this song. And once he got wind of that, he was just like, "Oh my God, it's a no-brainer. I'm a huge fan." Song went. It was in a pivotal part of the movie, and yeah, that song. Yeah, I get a lot of requests to do that song. There are a lot of people who love movies, and there are a lot of people who love music, and so there's some that love both. And so I gained a new fan base just doing songs for movies. That one, American Gangster, the song I did, American Gangster, Do You Feel Me, which is produced by Hank Shockley and some guys. So being able to be in the music world and the movie world, it's been really interesting.
Yeah, and Django is such an iconic movie. I mean,
It's a
if
crazy
anyone
movie.
acts out these days, the
Man,
the meme with
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson just pops up forever,
Man.
like, to this day.
he would never ever. That's like the crying Jordan face. Like
Right.
those are always. You'll never outdo those ever. They tried it with Daniel Cormier after him and John Jones had the bout, and he cried, and they put him in a suspender suit and they had him crying. It was almost, but that crying Jordan face and that Samuel L. Jackson, I think it's the blackest meme I've ever seen. Oh my God. I don't think I want a meme like that, but hey, it can help. It can help.